Next, we see the transformation from the world to the viewing coordinates. Yeah. So, what we have seen in the 3D viewing pipeline is we define the object in the model coordinates. We applied the modeling transformation. We got the object coordinates in the world coordinate system. Okay. Then we apply the viewing transformation, that is, and we got the viewing coordinate system. The object coordinates were mapped to the viewing coordinate system. Okay. Now here, we in the viewing transformation, we have to define the origin. We have to, that is the position, I position, or where position of the view plane. View plane is also called as the projection plane. We have to define the orientation. Okay. And yeah, we have to define the view plane, we have to define the position, and we have to define the orientation. Okay. We also have to define the clipping volume here. Okay. Next, we did the projection transformation, and we got the projection coordinate system. Then we applied the normal transformation, and we got the normalized coordinate system. Now, how do we convert from the world coordinate to the viewing coordinate system? We have the world coordinate system, we have the viewing coordinate system. What is this viewing transformation or the transformation matrix to convert from the world coordinate to this viewing coordinate? We are going to calculate that now. Yeah, the conversion of object descriptions to viewing coordinate descriptions is equivalent to a sequence of transformations that superimposes the viewing reference frame onto the world frame. Okay, so now this view frame should be superimposed on this world frame. Okay, that transformation will give you the viewing transformation matrix. How do we do this? Okay, we don't know transformations about P0. We know transformations about this world coordinate origin. So what do we do? As in previous cases, we take a sequence of transformations. Okay, so the first step is we translate this point P0 to the origin. Okay, next, what do? We apply the rotation transformations here, so that your X view falls along XW, Y view falls along YW, and your Z view falls along ZW. Now, XW, YW, ZW are mutually perpendicular axes. Similarly, X view, Y view, Z view are mutually perpendicular axes, and both are right-handed coordinate systems. Okay, so we can orient them, we can rotate the axis so that they fall along, X view falls along XW, Y view falls along YW, and Z view falls along ZW. Okay, so first the translation. You know that the coordinates of P0 is X0, Y0, Z0. Okay, so to translate from P0 to origin, what is the translation matrix? The translation matrix is given by T equal to 1, 0, 0 minus X0, 0, 1, 0 minus Y0, 0, 0, 1 minus Z0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Now, we have to get the rotation matrix. Rotation matrix we can do as we have done earlier, that is rotation about the arbitrary axis. Or since we know the unit vectors along the three axes, that is u, v and n. U is the unit vector along the x view axis, v is the unit vector along the y view axis, and n is the unit vector along the z view axis. Okay, since we know this, the rotation matrix can be written as ux, uy, uz0, vx, vy, vz0, nx, ny, nz0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, where ux, uy, uz are the x, y, and z components of this u vector. Okay, this is ux, uy, uz is with respect to the world coordinates. Okay, same way vx, vy, vz are the x, y, and z components of the v vector with respect to the world coordinates. Nx, ny, nz are the x, y, z components of the normal vector with respect to the world coordinates. Okay. Now we get the coordinate transformation matrix. So this would be the concatenation of the two transformations that we have done. First, we have done the translation and then the rotation. To get the composite transformation matrix, we will multiply. First, we will write first the second transformation and then the first. That is the first the rotation and then the translation. Okay. So the coordinate transformation matrix MWC will be given by R into T. Okay, where R is the rotation matrix and T is the translation matrix. Rotation matrix is UX, UY, UZ 0, VX, VY, VZ 0, NX, NY, NZ 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. And translation matrix is 1, 0, 0 minus X 0, 0, 1, 0 minus Y 0, 0, 0, 1 minus Z 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. When we multiply these two, we get ux into 1, that is ux, plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, so it is ux. Same way, the second column, first row is uy, that is ux into 0 plus uy into 1 plus uz into 0 plus 0 into 0. Okay, and now when you come to this component, first row, fourth column, it is ux into minus x 0, that is minus x 0 ux, plus uy into minus y 0, that is minus y 0 uy, plus uz into minus z 0, that is minus z 0 uz, plus 0 into 1, 0. Okay, so you get the term as minus x 0 ux, minus y 0 uy, minus z 0 uz. The second row, similarly, you get it as vx plus vy plus vz, sorry, vx, then vx, vy, then vz into 1 vz, then this would be minus x 0 into vx, minus y 0 into vy, minus z 0 into vz, plus 0. So you get minus x 0 vx, minus y 0 vy, minus z 0 vz. Okay. Same, the third row you get it as nx, ny, nz, minus n 0, x 0 nx, minus y 0 ny, minus z 0 nz. Yeah. And the last row would be 0, 0, 0, 1. Now, what we see is this component that you have, minus x 0 ux, minus y 0 uy, minus z 0 uz, is nothing but the negative of the dot product of u and p 0. Okay, that is minus u dot p 0 is minus x 0 ux, minus y 0 uy, minus z 0 uz. So substituting this value, we get the coordinate transformation matrix as ux, uy, uz, minus u dot p 0, vx, vy, vz, minus v dot p 0, nx, ny, nz, minus n dot p 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. That is, the translation factors are calculated these are the translation factors that you get in any transformation matrix. That is what we have seen. Okay, so the translation factors Tx is given by minus u dot p naught. Okay, the y translation factor is given by minus v dot p naught, and the z translation factor is given by minus z dot p naught. Okay, so the translation factors are calculated as the vector dot product of each of the u, v, and n unit vectors with p naught. So the matrix that transforms the world coordinate object descriptions to the viewing reference plane is MWCVC is given by ux, uy, uz minus u dot p naught, vx, vy, vz minus v dot p naught, nx, ny, nz minus n dot p naught 0, 0, 0, 1, where u is the unit vector along the x view axis, v is the unit vector along the y view axis, and z is the unit vector along the z view axis. Okay, now ux, uy, uz are the xyz components of u with respect to the world coordinates. Similarly, vx, vy, vz are the xyz components of the v vector with respect to the world coordinates, and nx, ny, nz are the xyz components of the normal vector with respect to the world coordinates. So this gives our transformation matrix from the world coordinates to the viewing coordinates.